Limitless Hoops. What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, how you doing, man? We had a big day in the NBA, so I'm definitely going to talk about that. All right, just a heads up on that stuff. You know what? And let's, I don't know. Should we go right into it? Because there's so much that happened. If you haven't been following the NBA, that's a bad thing because those are our dreams. We want to one day go to the NBA, so you should follow it. If you want to be a great cook, you should probably be eating some great food. If you want to be a great musician, you should probably listen to some music. You can't just go out there and do it. And I actually had to learn this the hard way. I definitely love basketball, and I've always loved basketball. I don't think that I watched enough of it. I watched the NBA because it's very entertaining, but I didn't watch college basketball, ever. Seriously, the first game I ever watched was a college basketball game, I believe. I think it was the Duke game where Laettner hit that shot. But for the most part, I didn't even know college basketball teams. So when I got recruited, I passed up on some pretty good teams, like Kansas. All right, but I don't think I would have gone there anyways if I was educated on it. But the fact that I wasn't, it didn't leave a choice up to me. And even when I played in games, people were like, "Hey, you ready to play against Creighton?" I'm like, "What's a Creighton?" I didn't even know these systems and things like that. But let's say that I did know better. I knew Princeton. And I knew that Princeton played a slower sort of offense, right? But what if I had really, really known Princeton? Maybe I would have played a lot better that game because I was fully aware of what they were capable of, right? Well beforehand. So I'm not saying that you need to start scouting teams or anything like that, but you should have it in your mind, every facet of your dream that you want to accomplish. So with that said, I don't know what it is right now. I think it's the free agency period has begun. So with the free agency period begun, the biggest thing that has happened is that Kevin Durant wants out. And which is crazy because Kyrie just opted in, and I think I know what that means, and it's only because Kyrie was going to lose $30 million. And so if he opts in, then he gets that $30 million, but now he can just ask for a trade and keep it if they want to trade him. But they should trade him because if he lasts for the entire year, then he can leave as a free agent. And then that would suck for the Nets, so it's kind of forcing their hand. And then Kevin Durant is just well, now I'm leaving. And it's wait, what? And so, but they're going to work with them because they don't want to just lose him. It's a really weird thing, and I'm happy that the players have empowerment, but it's a very, very strange and different thing that we're on because we're used to basically these players being owned. Imagine if you worked at let's say 7-Eleven. You get a job at 7-Eleven, and they pay you, and it's a good deal, right? So under the old way, where the owners had all the power, one day maybe you didn't want to work at 7-Eleven anymore. You wanted to work at a better place that would pay you more money. But 7-Eleven would say, "No, sorry, you signed a 10-year contract. You have to stay here." And you're "But I'm only in year 2. They're "Yep, you have to stay here." And you're "Nah, I'm just going to leave." And they're "Nope, every other business in the whole world is working with us, and they can't accept you. So either you stay here or you never work again." That was the old way. The new way is I don't like 7-Eleven. I'm going to go to this other place and work at a shoe store where they pay me more money. I like it there because it's the window that I would be working at has the sun facing in it as opposed to this window that doesn't, right? And you get to decide, and the 7-Eleven's "Really? Can you at least give us a 2-week warning?" And you're "Yeah, okay. I'll stay for a little bit so you can hire someone else." Sure. And so that's that. But sports has always been the opposite until the NBA did this, where basically the players have more of the power. And the guy who started it all was LeBron James. And he basically said, I want to go to Miami. And there was nothing that anyone could do. They just changed all the rules basically. So people don't like that because people basically like their superstars staying put. So I don't know what I feel like it. I know that if it was us, we would want the freedom to leave if we didn't like a place. But when it's these guys, it's you should honor your contract no matter what. I think that there's some kind of way in the middle, but let's check out all the different crazy things that just happened just an hour ago. All right, so we got from Woj, dropping some Woj bombs. I guess I could follow Shams, but Shams sometimes spells words wrong, so I go with Woj. All right, so we got Kevin Durant requesting a trade. We got Phoenix and Miami are looking like the two teams that might get him. I say the Lakers should just trade AD for Kevin Durant because I'm tired of AD. But yeah, dude, if Kevin Durant and LeBron James hook up, it'll be the most devastating thing to Kevin Durant's legacy of all time. And as a Laker fan, I can say that. Like, it would be nonsense. They would win. It would be crazy. And then if they got like Kyrie too, because they traded away Russell Westbrook, that would just be the stupidest thing ever. So I'm not planning on that. I'm not hoping for that, but it really might happen. It's crazy. Let's see what else is there. There is the Nets are acquiring Royce O'Neal. The Spurs have waived Danilo Gallinari. He's a free agent, choosing among a few teams. Jaren Jackson got hurt. He's having he'll be out for 4 to 6 months because of a surgery. Bradley Beal has agreed to a 5-year maximum contract to stay with the Wizards, which is crazy. I thought he was out. I was hoping he went to the Miami Heat because he deserves better. But it's good. The Portland Trail Blazers, Anthony Simon signed him to a $100 million contract. Bobby Portis is returning to the Bucks. He opted out, but he got a bigger contract because of it. Oh my God, Daniel House, Tyus Jones, Amir Coffey, Austin Brown, Damian Jones with the Lakers, and there's just a Lou Dort signed a $87 million contract. All this stuff is happening, and it's continuing to happen. Jalen Brunson is headed into the meeting with the New York Knicks in an hour. Patty Mills re-signed a 2-year deal for $14.5 million with the Brooklyn Nets. All right, so all this stuff, could you imagine you being listed somewhere in there? Wouldn't that be like amazing if that could happen? But it's going to take a lot of work until you guys get there. All right. I like that they do all the free agents like in the same like day, week. It's kind of fun. It does make for like really good like entertainment value. So that's everything that's going on in the NBA. Try to keep track. Try to care so that when one day you can like be a part of that mess. All right. Anyways, what do we have here? We got games. Still don't know our games for this weekend, but we will by tonight, hopefully. What is this? Okay, yeah, the Miami Heat sent a delegation of employees to make a free agency pitch to Udonis Haslem. They're going to try to keep him, and he's not going to leave. That's hilarious. He's like 89 years old. But anyways, all right, so we have games this weekend. We don't know what time the games are yet. We should know by tonight. That was yesterday. I should have erased that. But heads up for more scheduling changes. So I'm not sure when all of them are, but it's like definitely like next Monday or Wednesday. So just keep track of what's going on and what's on the calendar for each day, please. Our monthly challenge, that's going pretty well, I believe, but we're going to check the homework page in a second. And then our 5-week challenge, we'll see how that is as well. All right, so let's check those things out. Ahora. What do we have here? Connor Rush posting something. We got Roy Dawes posting just some date and something. Posting something. Okay, posting something. Roy Dawes posting something. Again, I don't know what they're posting, but they're posting something, which is good. It's just better than nothing. As I said before, it is better than nothing. Thank you. That's for our posting something. But there goes the 5 weeks, 4 days challenge. Let me see. What day are they on right now? We got 5 weeks. Kiernan with week 4, day 5 with the jump rope. All right, great job. Let's check out, see how he's been doing with that. Homework scissor wraps for Austin Masseth. I also want to see that one too. Let's check out Kiernan's jump rope. Oh no, is Zach gonna do the jump ropes too? I think Daddy Zach is really pushing it. If he's gonna be doing jump ropes as well, I think he's gonna like break himself. Come on, Zach, don't kill yourself. But no, it looks like it's just Kiernan. Okay. Let's see if Kiernan's steps are good. Is he switching steps? Going a little scissors with it? Actually, you look way better doing the jump rope, man. That's very good. Footwork is a key thing. Now, Kiernan's already going to be quick because he's quick naturally, but if he has the jump rope to his repertoire, he can do any kind of move that he wants to do, and that's a enormous attribute. Check Austin with the scissor reps. Nice. Look at that. Can you do a left hand? Can you go in and out and do it? That's pretty good. Noah running on the treadmill. Okay. Wait, is he moving? This doesn't look like he's moving. Okay, there he goes. Maybe cut your hair, hippie. Cut your hair. Let's check out.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, girl. How's this jump rope looking? Nice job. Oh, you got the crisscross. Hey, what is he doing? What is this? Oh my God. What is this? Is he doing anything? There we go. I was just going to run with it. Noah's dying, man. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Oh, you cut yourself. Has he jumped this entire time? Oh my God. Not quite perfect, but he is doing something. Oh my God. Alright. Pretty not amazing, but he is still doing something, so I commend him. Noah, don't cut the hair from Connor Rush. Alright, you know what, guys? I've been on you guys about the hair, but maybe I don't understand. Because I am bald-headed, that I don't understand how much the heat affects your head. Maybe you guys are like, bears, where the hair is actually shielding you from the sun. I would think it'd be the opposite, where the hair would make you more hot during the summer, but maybe you guys know better. And I don't even use SPF 1950, so maybe it stops from the sun from going through your skin, so you're protecting yourself from cancer rays. I don't know. So my apologies, you guys don't have to cut your hair. This isn't the army. But no, you do look a little silly, and the hair might get in the way, dude. You might be throwing no-look passes without even trying because you just can't see, and then your no-look pass goes to some other team, and he goes down the court and mamma jamma dunks on you. I don't know, I'm just saying. All right, let's check our, this is the last day for our movies. All right, last chance to post the movies. This is June 30th. There are not 31 days in this month. All right, so heads up, and I told you guys about the movies yesterday, so make sure you guys watch the movies for the month. All right, what else do we have? We got the quote of the day. Let's check that out. Nah, bro, does some weird stuff on camera. Yes, he does. You could wear a headband, I suppose. You could wear a headband, I suppose. All right. Are gonna have to wear a hand in this weekend. My hair gets in my eyes. Yeah, you like that stuff. I kind of understand what you're saying. Headband. I understand. Anyways, the quote of the day is by Albert Camus. I think his name is Albert Camus. All I know is that I read this guy's book. One of his books in college. That's all that I know about this guy. Forget the name of the book, but I do remember talking all about it. But anyways, the quote is, live to the point of tears. All right? And that's not to say whine all the time. So don't be oh, I'm just living to the point of tears when y'all are crying and moaning and stuff like that. Nah, it's talking about living with all of your passion. All right, living to the point where yeah, you might actually literally cry, but you're going to put yourself in a spot where your emotions come to play, all right? And you're not just gonna be living life so afraid to take chances out there, basically, okay? It's go for your passions and realize, yeah, it's a risk. You might get hurt, all right? Because think about it, just like I always explain, if you're on the beach and you're building a sandcastle, if you're the one who builds it and you take intricate amounts of time and you build an amazing sandcastle, the waves might get to it, the wind might get to it, someone might come and kick it down, and you might cry because of it. All right, and let's say that you build the world's best sandcastle, I don't know, and then the Guinness Book of World Record comes and they honor you and they take pictures of it, you might cry because of joy. Then either way, you're living to the point of tears. but you're taking a chance because the bad thing may happen. But when you take that chance, the great thing might happen as well. So whether they be tears of joy or tears of like sorrow, you're living to the point of tears, and that's a heck of a lot better than just watching from the sidelines. So afraid to build any sandcastle at all. And those sandcastles in this, scenario are your dreams. And you're so afraid to just truly go after it. So Connor and I talked about it the other day, and he's like, I do want to make it, but I don't want to try my hardest. And this is that. You want to be an idiot and waste all your life away for your dreams. You absolutely want to be a moron, and you want to end up regretting working hard and being like, that was the stupidest idea. I suck at basketball. I am so mad that I did that. Man, because if you do that, you're going to end up in like D1. And you're going to make a team. And you're going to like play for that team for 4 years. Only get 3 minutes a game. And you're going to like punch a wall because you're so mad about it. Because you didn't like hit the NBA. But you're going to look back at it later on after your hand heals. And like years later, and you're going to be like, dude, wait, I made D1. I wasn't supposed to. You look at everyone else, like all these other people that like played with you, played against you, that were on your level, maybe above your level. Look to see what they did. They didn't even go D3. And you passed them all up. And sure, you failed. But like, maybe even like you were better than that. Maybe you snuck into the NBA and then you didn't get an inch of playing time. Or maybe, heck, you're LeBron James. And you put in all this work and you made it to the highest of heights. And then people still say you suck and that you're worse than than Michael Jordan. And you're like, yeah, I am. You feel like you failed. Right? It's worth it. Even though that finality means like, yeah, you failed. Like John Sanders, I failed. I didn't make the NBA draft. I failed. I came up short. When you get old enough, you start to realize that what you did do was pretty amazing. What you did do was like very, very rare. And a lot of people don't get a chance to do those things. So live to the point of tears. Whatever your greatest passions are, you go for them while they're still passions. And you learn to live your life with those passions, or else you're failing no one but yourself. All right? So that's enough of that, but maybe you guys can read the Albert Camus book. What was the name of that book? I gotta figure it out real quick. Since I'm live here and I don't want to seem stupid, it was Albert Camus. Oh yeah, it's called The Stranger. It was like, this guy was like a deep writer. Like seriously, like I remember reading through it and it was like, dude, this guy was a thinker. He was really, really smart. Anyways, moving on. We got our trivia question for the day. All right, trivia question for the day is brought to you by Kieran Louth because he's already won this trivia month. No one can beat him because you can't get a 3-point. We aren't throwing up any like last second 3-point daggers from half court to beat people. You only get 1 point. Austin Masseth, yo. All right. Yeah, so the trivia question is, it's already won by Kieran, but let's see who can win today. All right, I might have to read it for English class. Is Sapiens a good book? Sapiens is like my favorite book of all time, dude. It is so amazing. I don't even read books, so I'm not a great judge, but Sapiens is so dope. I love Sapiens. All right, it tells like basically every single bit of history of the entire world, and then it talks a lot about the stuff that I talk about, where like everything is a lie around you. Like your parents are just like, it's like a lie that they're your parents. Like, I don't know, like it's just like a chemical process. It's like all this stuff. It's amazing. I don't know. It's really, really cool. I believe you'll enjoy it. I think it's like at least like the first 3 chapters are so interesting. Read it. All right. June has 31 or 30 days. I told you that's 30 days. As far as I know. Let's check though, because I don't pretend to know everything. Yes, June has 30 days and Kieran has already won. So anyways, today, the trivia question is, who won the first NBA Finals MVP award. Who won the first ever NBA Finals MVP award? The last one, it was Steph Curry. The first one, I mean, like, it would be cool if they like named it after the first one, like Cy Young. Cy Young is like it's a baseball award. If you win that one, you've won the Best Pitcher award. But Cy Young was the first like winner to win he won the first 2 or 3 Cy Young awards. It'd be cool to win I don't know if it was named Cy Young award during that time, but yeah. But yes, who was it? George Mikan? That's a nice guess, but no, it is not George Mikan. They did not have the NBA Finals award for a while. That's a hint. And how about this? When this guy won it, he didn't even win the finals. That is the answer right there. It is Jerry Ulysses West. Jerry West won the NBA Finals award, and I believe he won it in the year where he didn't even win the championship. That's how badass he was that year. They're like, okay, you lost, but that was pretty amazing. I mean, LeBron James came pretty close to doing that too. Could you imagine just being that good in a series where it's just like, well, you're the best, but your team lost? Dang. Like, who's that dude? Yes, Jerry West. So that makes it 8 points for Connor Rush, and Kiernan got 9 for the month. Congratulations, Kiernan. I will bring you your coin tonight or whenever I happen to see you. So great job. All right, let's move on to the let's go to the story of the. You know what? I need to go to the itinerary, the stuff that we're doing coming up here. All right, so for the workout tomorrow, we got the back down series, which is actually one of my favorite ones. I do realize, though, that as I'm teaching the back down series, that people can't really do it because you have to be like bigger than some of the people sometimes. But there are some smaller players that were kind of strongish who could back down players. Mark Jackson being one of them, and that's the guy that I copied off of for all this stuff. But I'm teaching you so you can have options, and if you ever do have a mismatch, you can bring other people to you. All right, and so we teach you 4 or 5, depending on if we add the Dirk Nowitzki fade, to be able to accomplish this drill. All right, so the back down series, it looks like this. Okay. If you go to our website, click on the drills, just type in back down series, you click on it. We don't have that yet. Yikes! It's all right. I can just tell you about it then. Jeez Louise. That's okay. We will get all those things eventually. I need Kiernan and Connor to help me film. Once we start in August, we're going to start a huge filming campaign. It'll be on our off day, and maybe you guys can meet up maybe late Saturday nights or like maybe on like our Tuesday and Thursday when we're off. We'll figure it out. But that'd be cool if you guys could help me film this thing so I can make it super professional in every single drill. Then we'll get our team stuff as we get more people as well. So the back down series, you back them down from the wing all the way to the post. And then depending on what they let you do, you take. So you can either jump stop toward the middle for a hook shot. You can back them down, spin baseline for a reverse layup. You can step middle, spin back for a jumper, like a fadeaway jumper. You can turn and run toward the middle, finish with a Statue of Liberty layup, or you can go with the Dirk Nowitzki fade. And if you get good at all these things, then they are forced to double team you. In which case, you do nothing besides back down, get the double team, and then pass it to whoever's open. All right? And that in itself is very, very hard, especially if you're backing down with your left hand dribbling. So that's why we're going to practice all this stuff. We might incorporate the passing as well into it. All right? But the back down series is a very key component in basketball if you are a dominant player. All right, we have pick and roll rescreen on a flat show. So we like to flat show on handles, but if they happen to flat show or they just don't like bum rush us, we go over the screen, cross over, then go back over the screen the opposite way. And we make that big man travel from one side of the screen all the way to the other with a sprint. He's probably not going to do it, so you have your shot or possibly another pick and roll. Statue of Liberty, I just talked about it. One-handed to finger roll layups. It's how you control the ball. We're going to be practicing that. Then we have the 2-ball catch layups. Dribble in, catch a ball as they pass it to you, and then score the ball with one hand. So it's basically the Statue of Liberty, but it's while you catch another layup. So, and I do have that one on film. So let's check that one out real quick. All right, the 2-ball catch layup is right here. Make sure that your opposite foot goes as your first dribble goes. Throw the ball underhand so they can catch it. It's a focus drill as well, so try to focus on one thing and not the other. The opposite hand is this way. Sophia doing her thing. And Calvin taking care of business. All right, so that's what we want to do right there. Great job, everybody. We should make you guys like dunk off that. I don't know. All right, then we have dowel jumps, which is exciting. I'm excited to bring those things back with the sticks, where we jump side to side. I'll say either side, front, or switch. All right, and you have to understand which one I'm saying. Then we have peekaboo shots, where if you come off a down screen and they're following you, you go for a curl. If they hit the screen, you go straight out. If they go over the screen, you go flare cut to the corner. So we're going to do all of those things as well. So that's what we're doing starting on tomorrow. All right, so that's Friday. So heads up for that stuff. What we're doing next week at some point in time is 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run, countdown game, one-on-one sprint, successive dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layups, sandbag slides. You can see all this stuff on our website and the videos, or most of it at least. And then the high school stuff that we did last week, autonomous workout. Who won that one? Maybe it was like Rohit that won that one. Then judge ranked dribbling. No, Noah won. Yeah, Noah won the autonomous workout. Judge range dribbling, retreat, explode dribble, step ups to shots. That's for footwork, and then baseline sweep to finger roll layup, and then pick and roll layup to create. That was all the stuff that we worked on last week. So make sure if you guys didn't do very, very well, you guys are doing those drills after the fact. All right, let's check our story of the day so we can get the heck up out of here. Watch it. Show up as often as you're able so that your teammates know they can depend on at least you. People are more apt to show up to practices and games if they know others will show. So don't sabotage yourself by creating an environment in which that trust is low. Driving to forfeited games is the surest way to discourage parents to quit their efforts. Driving to forfeited games is the surest way to get parents to forfeit their efforts. All right? If you forfeit, they will forfeit. Literally. I mean, like, parents will be like, oh, I'm not doing that crap anymore. But even just like I told you guys before, like, we need people to make us want to, like, to make us excited about, like, life. All right? As much as I like to be alone, people do provide me with energy. Just like when I see like the full workouts and everyone going, it provides a certain amount of energy. Plus, there's also accountability. If people expect you to show up, you're going to probably show up, which is why, like, I work for myself. It's very hard to wake up some mornings because I don't have to. No one's expecting me to do anything, all right? But, like, so placing yourself in those positions is a good thing. But you have to realize that you also create the environment as well. So you want to make sure that the environment that you're creating is an environment where people are more apt to show up than they are to skip. And never more so was this true than with my old stepdaughter. She would come 5 times a week, and she came a lot for like many years. She was always wanting though more girl teammates, and she never really got them. And this one girl wound up being like a D1 player as well. She was gonna start coming to our practices, but she showed up on a Thursday, and Samantha, my stepdaughter, did not show up that day. She showed up every other day for the entire week, but didn't show up that day. And this girl, Mia Mastro, her dad used to own he created 24-Hour Fitness. He's a really rich guy. She didn't want to join the program because Samantha wasn't there. And she was like, so I was like, Sam, your girl came. She said, oh, is she going to join? I was like, nope, because you weren't there. And she's like, what? I always show up. I just didn't know when she would come. And like, she was super sad about it. If you want to be a leader, man, the number one thing that you have to do is show up. And if you're playing against the Lakers, you know LeBron James will probably be there. All right, and like you have to make yourself a crucial element of the team to have a chance to inspire the rest of your team. And is that fair to the leaders? No, it's not fair. But that's why they're called leaders. So make sure that you show up. You are the figurehead of the team. You show up, and then everyone else it'll trickle down from there. All right. Our quote of the day again was, live to the point of tears. All right. I will see you guys at practice tonight. Goes from 6:30 to 8, so it's the regular time. All right. And make sure you guys try to do this. Don't be afraid to do this. I challenged Connor to try to do this for like 2 months, just until August. Can you do it till August? And he said maybe, yeah, and then not, and he's still not. It's hard. Live to the point of tears, and hopefully you're crying for good reasons in the end. Right? All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you later. Reese's Pieces.